Mm, title.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Oh, I can put the title on here. The title's already on this one. We live now.
okay, cool. No sweat. All right. Facebook is too out there. You want to put historical picture reveal Facebook, um,
Now you tell.
leadership or authority.
Sorry, we're gonna have to stop it.
Don't sweat it. We'll change it later.
Oh, damn.
Oh, you already did it?
No, I didn't stop.
Okay, cool. No sweat. No sweat. All right, let me know.
Yeah, you can go ahead and start.
Facebook though. I'm gonna start when Facebook goes on.
Come, we live.
All right, no sweat. Hey, shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakatham to all my brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shamar. Alatham Bashem Yahshua to all my sisters. This is the ISUPK Historical Truths Revealed class. And today we are going to touch on a few topics as far as historical facts and information. All right, we're going to recap as far as the leadership in Israel and authority, like rank and order and authority structure, and how it should be versus how it is today in America. All right. So first things first, when it comes to leadership, you gotta be in order to be a leader, you have to follow somebody, right? You can't follow yourself. See what I'm saying? You can't automatically call yourself a leader when you haven't when you haven't went through the experience. Understand that Christ was a great example of a leader, and that he followed the Most High. You see what I'm saying? He followed the Most High, and because of that, he became one of the greatest leaders on the face of the earth. And Christ, being such a great example, he led us to not destruction, but for success. That's why he died for us. See what I'm saying? The reason why he did what he did, and that's what you call brotherhood. He left something on this earth for all men to know, which is to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. And with the law, statutes, and commandments, with that, you can do a lot. You can take over this earth.
That's right.
All right, and that's what we are going to continue to do. Now, the truth was taken out of the earth for a time, but it came back in 1969, and thank the Lord for that.
That's right.
Because without that, we will all still be in the world and still be dead. But we have a leader. One second. We have a leader by the name of Commandant General Yohanan. He is the one that took up the burden and the heavy responsibility of taking care of the Lord's people. And he did it with when he did it, I mean, as he's doing it today, Commander General Yohanan's hand was not slack. He raised up men, and men raised up other men. And now we are looking like a army. See what I'm saying? We're looking like a nation. And our main mission is to fish. Our main mission is to get Black and Hispanic people back in order and back to the Most High. That's the whole purpose. We're not out here to teach Christianity. We're not out here to, you see what I'm saying, steal and rob you like the Christian church has been doing for many years. We are here to restore that thing that is broken, which is you. If you ever heard of the term a broken home, see what I'm saying? Think about the people inside that home. They are broken as well. All right? Oh, you go ahead and share that if you want to.
Okay.
So what you need to understand is that the ISUPK, we are the brothers. We are the ones that are leading the nation to success. Everybody else is leading them to destruction. Malcolm X failed. Martin Luther King failed. The Black Panthers failed. All your fake little churches and clubs, they all failed. But in the ISUPK since 1969, we have not failed. We have not trembled. We have not sold out for any type of money, any type of anything. See what I'm saying? We are 10 toes down when it comes to this, because we care about our people. And that leadership is very, very important, because one day it will happen. Christ will be on that throne, and he will be the one ruling this earth. And that 144,000, that government, will be right beside him, ruling this earth, policing this earth. And all the hard work that we put in is going to pay off. And the reward is going to be unimaginable. The reward is going to be great. All right? Ready? Let's start off with Deuteronomy 1-13.
Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 13. Take you wise men and understanding, and know among your tribes, and I will make them rulers over you.
I should read that one more time. So
Take you wise men and understanding, and known among your tribes.
Now, take you wise men. See, that's a key word, wisdom, wise. See what I'm saying? Wise is a word from wisdom, all right? It's a root word. You have to take wise men, and you have to raise them up to where they can be in position of power and authority to govern people's lives. Don't pick a fool. Don't pick Donald Trump like how most people are doing right now.
Right.
Like a lot of black people, it's so sad to say, although the whole voting thing is just a scam, but still, the Stockholm Syndrome still presents itself very well. Because when Donald Trump got into office, a lot of black people voted for him, even Hispanics.
Right.
And Donald Trump was throwing dirt on their name. He didn't give not one damn about the Hispanics at all.
Salakia.
Go ahead.
Didn't he Donald Trump call them like crooks and criminals and stuff like that?
He called them rapists, criminals. Yep. He called them molesters, and he said that they're taking all the jobs, they're raping all the women. See what I'm saying? That's why they should build the wall.
Right.
Also, another thing is too, when he went out to Puerto Rico when that hurricane happened, he threw some items at the crowd. I believe it was like toilet paper or something like that.
Right.
He never handed nothing to them. He threw it. See what I'm saying? That man is a complete animal. All right? He's unhuman and very uncivil. See what I'm saying? So with that being said, read that one more time.
Take you wise men and understanding, and
take you wise men and understanding. Keep going. And this is what you do with them. Keep going.
And known among your tribes.
And known among the tribes. Someone that can be trusted. Someone that can really, you see what I'm saying, have a great judgment. What is prudence or prudent? You see what I'm saying? Someone that has great criticism. Someone that can really, make a situation justified. See what I'm saying? And who's just in his behavior. An all-stern man. There you go. That's the word. So I could not figure out the word. An all-stern man like Christ.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Someone who's in the right state of mind all the goddamn time. Who is not halfway doing it. Who's 100% in his word and his wisdom. That's the type of man that you need. And that's Commander General Yohanan. He is the #1 leader of the nation of Israel. Your Al Sharptons, your Jesse Jacksons, they are not leaders for black and Hispanic people. They are just pawns for the white man. They are just a face. See what I'm saying? They are commercial as hell. They are just a face in the black community. But are they for the black community? No, they're not. They are against the black community. Why is it that Jesse Jackson wanted Martin Luther King's spot? Because if a lot of people know, when Martin Luther King got killed, he smeared his blood on his chest. He wanted the position that Martin Luther King wanted. And when he got it, he sold out.
So isn't that something that they used to do back in tribal days where they slaved the leader and wiped their blood on them?
Right.
Claim.
Well, Israel, we don't do that. Right.
No.
See what I'm saying? Yeah, come. Go ahead. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So the fact that Jesse Jackson got the position of where Martin Luther King was, nothing has changed for the ghettos. We are still being killed and murdered in the streets. Nothing has been, nothing has really changed for our people. Things have got worse, if you ask me. A lot of people talk about the cameras when it comes to the police brutality. Police brutality has always been there. If you think about
Right.
the 60s or like the 50s, and like think about New York, think about Baltimore, think about the popular places or cities. If you was a black man and you got pulled over in Baltimore or New York, or I believe even Chicago, you would not see your father again. You won't see your uncle. You won't see your nephew, your cousin. Well, know why? Because the police were killing them, and somehow they were missing. It wasn't by accident. The police got him, the white man, who was the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
They killed them. Now Black and Hispanic people need to understand that they need a leader. They shouldn't just follow everybody. What Black and Hispanic people need is that tough love, but they are afraid of that. They think that Africanism is saving them. It's not, because we are still in the same condition. Someone has to be the one to speak out about this, to analyze and observe the timeline of the slavery that we've been in, and see and look at the facts, look at the records, look at the history, and ask yourself, has things got better for us as a people, or has it got worse? That's what you have to ask yourself. What is something that we're not doing that's holding us back?
Right.
What is something that we need to do to push us forward?
Right.
That's what people should be asking themselves and asking other people in the Black community. That's what ISUPK is, just that heaven. It's such a great blessing to be a part of the school, because this is what fixes people.
That's right.
Especially the Israelites, to be specific. This is what fixes a nation, a brotherhood and a sisterhood. The truth, not lies. Like the information that you learn in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, it's not watered down information. See what I'm saying? It's not lukewarm. It's 100%. That's what it is. But the Lord is so amazing. I can't even explain. I can't even. It's like I feel like I can't even thank the Lord enough for what He has done for the nation of Israel. Remind you, there's a point in time where he got tired of our ass. Salaki, He wanted to wipe us out. Just look, y'all too wicked. Hey, I'm done with y'all. But thanks for a brother named Yahweh Shai, our King, who we must acknowledge that is going to be over this entire earth, and that is going to be our leader, our ruler. One point in time, it's not going to be your Donald Trumps or anything like that. But thanks be to Yahweh Shai for the Lord bringing down, showing such a great example of Christ, and having Him help us, and having us have the second chance of life, having the second shot. And that is just great mercy from the Lord. Now, the fact that you're still breathing, walking around, you got a job to do. You got to fix those that are broken. And you have to shame those leaders that are just playing and profiting off of the Lord's people. All right, let's get back to the scripture.
Come.
Go ahead.
Take you wise men and understanding and known among your tribes, and I will make them rulers over you. Verse 14, and ye answered me and said, the thing which thou hast spoken is good for us to do.
Now, with that being said, Moses, you see what I'm saying? Moses has said something very deep. That's rank and order right there. You got to have a ruler that's over the nation of Israel. You got to have a ruler that's able to really help you. You see what I'm saying? Who shows actions, not just words. How many times, Officer Kodash Zayan, Officer Kunaya Allah, Trooper Yakodash, these brothers are my witness when we went to the Philando Castile rally, man. The most disrespectful thing I've ever saw is how Jesse Jackson had an enchantment on the crowd, where they was just mad. Just before he stepped on that podium, everybody was angry and upset about what was happening in front of the governor's mansion in St. Paul, Minnesota. As soon as Jesse Jackson came, he put a spell on everybody in that crowd. Everybody was hypnotized by the things that he was saying. You see what I'm saying? You might think this is goofy, but there are spiritual wickedness in this earth.
Right.
These so-called black leaders, they know what they're doing. They know how to compel people with just their words. And guess where they learned it from? The white man.
That's right.
The white man has taught them a good game, taught them how to get money out of people's pockets, taught them how to walk into a burning building.
Slacky.
Go ahead.
That's why the scriptures say his words is smoother than butter, softer than oil.
There you go. You see what I'm saying? That's the wickedness that we have to face in the earth. Because our battle is not physical, it's spiritual.
Right.
It's spiritual wickedness. That's what we have to fight up against. We got to fight up against these black leaders that call themselves a leader, but they are destroying the nation and they want something out of black and Hispanic people. You want to know why? Because these leaders are hungry and we are vulnerable. So they are going to attack even when you're not looking.
Right.
And when you're looking, they are going to catch you at a blind spot. You got to pay attention. You got to wake up. You got to, what is Captain Malfoy? So you got to wake up and smell the coffee. You got to see what's right in front of you, because they are robbing you blind. Grandma's getting, robbed of all her money at, Sunday service.
Like,
you see what I'm saying? You see? Go ahead.
So like I was thinking, like when you say grandma, I was like, she getting robbed of all her cookies.
All her cookies, all her goods. You see what I'm saying? This lady's getting robbed, and all she's saying is hallelujah, amen, amen. Blood of Jesus. With that big sun hat, which I know she's sweating, she hot, and she looks about pretty goofy to me. See what I'm saying? Everybody named mama in that church, man. Getting robbed, being lied to, getting fed the wrong things. That's why the ISUPK, we ain't going nowhere, man. We are going to disturb the wickedness. We are going to disturb the peace. We are going to talk about how horrible, how, demonic that the Christian church is. That is the house of Satan. And that's so therapeutic because it's so true.
Right.
How can you say you are the house of God when you're molesting children in the back? In the back of the church, it's like, is this of the Lord? That's of Satan, man. If you go to church knowing that there's a lot of wickedness going on in your church, understand that you are a fool. And a fool is a man or a woman without God.
Right.
And you are lost. You are destroyed. You are very dark. You see what I'm saying? Read that one more time from the South Block.
Come. Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 13. Take you wise men and understanding and known among your tribes, and I will make them rulers over you.
And I will make them rulers over you. You should want somebody to be over you. Someone who's wiser than you.
Right.
Someone who has more experience, who can do the work more than you can. Follow that man and watch how you grow. You're going to grow just like the man over you. Teach these young men, teach these young women how to live their life and conduct themselves. Because when Christ comes, it's better that they have the truth than be killed. Because if they do not have the truth, it's game over. You better fish every day. You better show the face of the ISUPK. You better show the work. You better do the work. If you're serious about this work of the Lord, show it and do it. Because all the brothers that has put in work and work and work, we are going to continue to do it because we want our people to get out of this hell and condition. And we ain't asking for no money.
Right.
Nobody's asking for any bragging rates, any points. No one's asking for any of that. We want our people in order. We want the police brutality to stop.
That's right.
We want these devils underneath our foot.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? We want them at the bottom, and we want to be back at the top because that's how the Lord intended it to be.
That's right.
But it takes you hearkening, you being diligent, you being obedient to the Lord. So, and watch how the Lord can do that. Go ahead. You
listening to the Lord.
Right. You hearkening to the Lord, which means listen. Right. Come on. All right. Go to verse 15 now.
Come. Verse 15. So I took the chief of your tribes, wise men and known, and made them heads over you, captains over thousands, and captains over hundreds, and captains over 50s, and captains over 10s, and officers among your tribes.
And that's the ranking system. For those that say ain't such thing as ranking order, here go the ranking order. Somebody has to be number one. then somebody has to be the number 2 all the way to number 10, or however long it goes. That's how it has to be.
That's right.
Everybody can't be number 1. Somebody has to be the one to make a great judgment as far as this, as far as that. You see what I'm saying? Like, everybody can't be number 1. Hold your post. In the ISUK, we always say, hold your post. See what I'm saying? If you choose to be the greatest trooper in the name of Israel, and you don't want to get up in the ranks, that's cool and fine. Ain't no wrong with that. If you want to say officer of 50, 1,000, a captain, so be it. If you want to rise up and have this nation, you see what I'm saying, looking glorious, then do the work, man. Do what you got to do. See what I'm saying? Make no excuse about it.
Right.
Don't let your hand be slack. Do the work. And watch how the Lord is just going to work through the men of the Lord. And watch how this nation is just going to grow and grow. Because we are at a time and place where Israel is looking, they're finally paying attention a little bit at a time. And they're seeing the racism. They're seeing the oppression. They're seeing the Stockholm Syndrome. They're seeing the problems that everybody was calling solutions. See what I'm saying? Protesting and rioting is not the solution to oppression. It's not the solution to getting justice from uncivil people. So that whole civil rights movement was a complete joke. And white people laugh at it all the time. Why do you think the Commerce was out there, funding Martin Luther King's marches? It was a joke, man. It was all a stage. It was all just a whole movie, a play for you to react in. You see what I'm saying? To be a part of. Very much like the Christian church. They pay people to go run through chairs like they ghosts or something.
Right.
They pay people to fall out and have, fake seizures. You know what I mean? With the tap holy water that they put on people's face. I can get that out of my faucet. I mean, what's so special? I got to pay hundreds of dollars for that in a what they call it, a prayer cloth. I got to pay hundreds of dollars for tap water and a rag that I can get at the store for like $1. I mean, what's going on?
So like today at slavery, my boss was at the sink and he spilled water on himself. I was like, damn, you just got baptized, huh?
It just doesn't make any sense, man. Like, the leadership is horrible in the black community. And what I mean is that there are people that have an agenda. They have some type of purpose and plan. And what that is for them to rob the blind, to rob the vulnerable. See what I'm saying? It's like black and Hispanic people in the world are children. See what I'm saying? How they look right now, they look as if they can't defend themselves in any way possible.
Right.
Because they have no guidance. They have no instruction. They have no knowledge. That's why when they're trying to look for something, they think they got it all figured out. You see what I'm saying? Our people are very zealous, but not according to knowledge.
Right.
You're zealous in being an African. Egyptology. I like to call it Egyptology. You see what I'm saying? Christianity. Islam. All these things that we throw ourselves to, we think that it's God calling us. Whereas Satan, he's in your ear. You see what I'm saying? When you realize that you are a Christian or a Muslim, the only thing that changed was the doctrine, but your life is completely the same. You are still that disgusting, wicked bastard. You are still evil. You still got a whole lot of guile inside of you. See what I'm saying? Which is deceit. All right? Read that one more time.
Come. Verse 15. So I took the chief of your tribes, wise men and known, and made them heads over you, captains over thousands, and captains over hundreds, and captains over 50, and captains over tens, and officers among your tribes. Verse 16.
Keep going.
And I charged your judges at that time, saying, hear the causes between your brethren, and judge righteously.
There you go. These people in these wolves, these animals, or I like to call black leaders bottom feeders. These people that you call You see what I'm saying? A leader, a mentor, someone who can, who can instruct the nation. These people are just nothing but jokes. See what I'm saying? They at home taking all your money and they laughing and just looking at you like you are so dumb. You are so stupid. Don't you know every time a black man dies, who do you see on that stage a podium when a mother or father is grieving of their child that just got killed by a devil? Who do you see besides them? Beside them, Salakia. You see Al Sharpton. And you want to know why he's there? Because he's getting a cut. He's not there for free. He's pimping the poor. They are the most disgusting piece of garbage on the face of the earth. For your own people to sell you out and to use you for their own gain is disgusting.
Right.
Kill yourself 2 times. See what I'm saying? They are disgusting, and they need to repent before they lose their life. Because what happened to Eddie Long? Eddie Long just got killed, and that was the Lord. Go ahead.
It's like that's the same thing that the Christian church is doing. Selling they own people out, you know what I'm saying, taking all the money from the poor and then tossing you to the side.
There you
like
go.
a $2 hole. That's what they doing. So
there you go. No, you're right. You're right. They treat you like a whore. A $2 whore. You see what I'm saying? That's what you is. You just something, you are opportunity to them. That's why black leaders are definitely a very, very opportunist type of people. If you think about, like for example, these people get exposed all the time. Your Dr. Umar Johnsons, your Eddie Longs, your TD Snakes. Who else am I missing out there? That Ben Carson. See what I'm saying? What's that dude name in Wisconsin? The police officer. He's a sheriff. His name is Michael something or David. I forget what his name is, but he is a complete coon. He tried to speak up against Beyonce with that whole formation dance that she did at the Super Bowl. They thought that was a threat. You see what I'm saying? They thought it was a threat, and they like, hold on, wait a minute. She needs to calm down. She's gonna start a whole riot. These white people deserve to lose their power, and they deserve to. They need to serve Black and Hispanic people. They owe us everything, including their life. Their life has to be cut short sooner or later. And I pray if I ain't alive, if I come back, man, I want to see them at the bottom of my feet. I want to see them at a low state where they can never get up again and rule over my people. I want them wet dogs to stay on the ground. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
All right, go ahead and get Hebrews 13 and 16, I believe.
Okay.
13 and 17. The leadership has to be fixed. I thank the Lord for the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. I also thank Commander General Yohana for holding this place down. Because if it wasn't for him, the strong men like him, there wouldn't be such a strong organization. See what I'm saying? To withhold all the wickedness going on. You got it? Hebrews 13 and 17. And actually, I just want to give a hand to Commander General Yohana. I also want to give a hand to my side as well. And I also want to give a hand to all the hard-working brothers and sisters that's 10 toes down in the ISUPK. I'm giving a hand too. Because if it wasn't for brothers and sisters, man, having sleepless nights, you see what I'm saying? Like, look, I got years to catch up on sleep. You see what I'm saying? I was told that when it comes to the ISUPK, you got to divorce sleep. See what I'm saying? Because the real work of the Lord, I'm telling you, you got to divorce sleep. You can't even think about sleep. See what I'm saying? I remember those nights where I only had 2 hours of sleep. See what I'm saying? Now it's even worse. See what I'm saying? I barely get any sleep. I was talking to one of the captains. They was like, look, I only get like two hours. He said maybe 4 hours of sleep. He said I never get close to 8 hours sleep. I said, hey, Most High in Christ. I said, hey, it is what it will be. I said, look, we got to divorce sleep, man, because we got a nation to build. See what I'm saying? No one cares about that. Go ahead.
What that sounds like to me is that we need more men. That's all. That's what that sounds like.
You know how many men? I don't know how much men we got in the ISUPK, but trust me, ain't anybody finna go to sleep. It ain't time to sleep. We gotta stay up because we got work to do. It doesn't matter because the school is growing big.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's not even think about the number. Just see how big it's growing. Think about Passover, how strong and like it was hot as hell at Passover.
Salakia.
You see what I'm saying? We got men,
Salakia.
but we ain't getting no sleep. Go ahead.
I'm just waiting for that lamb, that Passover lamb. Man,
God.
come on.
God, yo.
That's
So yeah,
fire right there.
for sure, for sure. You see what I'm saying? So with the leadership, man, we got more work to do when it comes to raising up this nation. Your TD Snakes is not going to do it. Your fake Israelites are not going to do it.
Right.
But the ISUPK, we will always be around to raise up this nation. We ain't going nowhere. We are not lukewarm. We are strong. We are 10 toes down, man. We got work to do, and we work every day, 24/7. I really like to say 25/8. We work every single day to get our nation in order. And don't be slacking the work of the Lord, because Israel needs you. That Black and Hispanic brother or sister that's out there strung out on drugs, they need you. That brother who's going through hell, going through child support, you see what I'm saying? He needs you. That brother and all those brothers and sisters in Christianity, in the Christian church, and in the Muslim mosque, who's in all these weird, unknown religions that have nothing to do with the Lord, because the Lord did not deal with religion. He deals with law, statutes, and commandments. And that's cultural. It's not religious. It's very different. See what I'm saying? These brothers and sisters need you. That's why this work must be taken seriously and not light. See what I'm saying? Ain't no time for horseplay. Ain't no time for, any horsing around. We ain't got time for that. We got work to do. All right? Go ahead and read that. Hebrews 13 and 17.
Come. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 17. Obey them that have the rule over you.
One more time.
Obey them that have the rule over you.
Meaning you better be obedient. You better listen. You better follow that man's command. You better follow after him. Read it one more time, and this is why. Read it one more time.
Okay. Obey them that have the rule over you.
Obey them that have the rule over you. The ones that are over you in rank. The ones that are wiser than you. And here's why. Keep going.
And submit yourselves.
Right. So if you're following yourself, who is going to check you? Who is going to put you in your place? Who is going to teach you? Yourself? I don't think so. For all you so-called individual Israelites, you sound dumb as hell.
Salakia.
Go ahead.
Who is going to show you right from wrong?
Who's going to show you morals? Right. A code of conduct. Not yourself. You sound goofy once again. If you think that you got it all figured out, you can play yourself. And you just might lead yourself into death. If not that, you are going to find yourself in horrible situations. You're going to find yourself in a homosexual religion. And you are just going to be strung out of drugs. You're going to be filled with all the lust that there is in the world and not know which way to go because you went the wrong way. Read it one more time.
Come. Obey them that have the rule over you.
You better obey them. You better listen. You better hold on to their words because those words are going to save your life. That counsel is going to push you forward. It's going to save your marriage. It's going to save you from sinning against the Lord. It's going to keep you from being killed by the Lord. Don't let the Lord put his hands on you because when he do, it's a wrap. Shalom. Keep going.
Come. And submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls.
Meaning submit yourselves to them, meaning cling on to the men of the Lord. Make sure that you knock down, what the scripture talks about, knock down the doors of the prophets or the priests. See what I'm saying? Make sure that anything that you need, you call. Keep calling, no matter what time of the day it is, because these are leaders. And the leaders have to lead. So their phone is always available, always open. You call any brother in the ISUPK, we got you covered. All right, keep going.
Come. As they that must give account, that they may do it with joy and not with grief.
Right, meaning the work of the Lord is not grievous. That's why it says the laws are not grievous as well. That's what Paul said in the book of Romans when he was in Rome. So with that being said, you have to make sure that you are on top of your game. which is keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. And these brothers will watch over your souls, meaning your life, and they will consider everything about you and help you through the things that you are fighting or going through. And they will give a good report. That's what the account is. It's a report. You see what I'm saying? That's why when it comes to the ISUPK, you know what I mean, the work doesn't go up, it goes down. So with that being said, when a brother over you is giving a report about you, it better be joyful. It better be something to talk about. Something that's not grievous, something that's not, you don't want a bad report, you want a good report. That's what you want. All right, keep going.
Come. For that is unprofitable for you. Verse 18, pray for us, for we trust we have a good conscience and all things willing to live honestly.
Okay, you stop right there. What I need you to get right now is go to 1 John. And when you go to 1 John, I believe it's 4 and 21. Let me see. 1 John 4 and 1. Yeah, 1 John 4 and 1 is what I need you to get.
Okay. 1 John chapter 4, verse 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit.
It said what now?
Believe not every spirit.
Now this is Paul. This is John. He said, believe not every spirit. Why should you not believe every spirit? Keep going.
Come. But try the spirits whether they are of God, because many false prophets are gone out unto the world.
Now, this is how you search for a black leader. Maybe you think Commander Junior Han is not the leader for you. Let me prove you wrong, right? Let me show you something real quick. The next time that you look up to somebody, call them a mentor or a leader, consider everything about their spirit. Don't look at the physical. That's too easy. That's too simple. Who are they behind closed doors? It's very simple. You can try a man's spirit just by having a conversation with him. You can try someone's spirit just by, getting to know them a little bit. See what I'm saying? Seeing the way that they walk. When I say walk, meaning the way that they live their life. Are they really for black people? What have they done? Where is their work at? What proof do they have to show that they are for the children of Israel? What proof? Where's the work? Where's the support? Where's the zeal for your nation? You want to judge them inwardly, not outwardly. Meaning you want to judge that spirit. So, think about what a man of the Lord is. Does he keep the law, statutes, and commandments? Does he follow like Jesus in the Christian church? Is he part of any religion? Is he does he have no blemishes as far as the world? Does he have a touch of worldly behavior inside of him? See what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 2. Hereby know ye the spirit of God.
Know the spirit of the Most High. Does this man have a Holy Spirit? Meaning, is it separate or a separatist spirit? Is he set apart from the world? When I say the world, I'm talking about America. Does he follow holidays? Does he believe in voting? Does he believe in loving Donald Trump like Kanye West, who's just a coon, man, who is lost and destroyed like many people in the entertainment world? Keep going.
Every spirit that confesseth that Yahushua Christ is come in the flesh is of God.
It's a flesh. See what I'm saying? Meaning Christ comes in the physical body, but his spirit is of the Lord. Once again, he was a leader, man. Christ was not a sinful bastard like many of the people that you look up to right now. Many of your false prophets. Yeah, a man can be a prophet, but there's either a false prophet or a righteous prophet. Which one are you? Do you help the nation of Israel? All right? Or do you work against them? Tell me what Martin Luther King said about as far as the people when he said, "I feared."
He said he feared he led his people to a burning house.
A burning building, right? You see what I'm saying? That's exactly what Dr. Umar Johnson is doing, which he's not a doctor. Dr. York is not a doctor. Man, all these people with the word doctor in it, like they're not doctors. They have no degree. See what I'm saying? They just have vain words. They have an audience that they entertain. See what I'm saying? They got views. That's what they have to put them on the spot. These people are not real doctors at all. And when someone called him out about it, Dr. Umar Johnson, he froze. He like, huh? Wait, you asked me if I'm a doctor? Yeah. I got the proof somewhere at home. This man ain't got no proof. He's not a doctor, man. These people are not fit or qualified to lead the nation of Israel. That's the whole point that I'm making. Okay? Black and Hispanic people, what we must do as a nation, we must really think about who we must serve in order for this nation to grow. And it better be commanded during your honor. Because anybody else is going to lead you astray. Everybody else is going to deceive you. They're going to hurt you when you are vulnerable, which is right now. They are going to rob you of everything. Not just the money, but your language, your knowledge. They are going to do the same thing that the devil, who is the white man, has done to you already. And will still do until this day. They are going to play you. They are going to pimp you out. They are going to make you nothing but their little whores on the block. They are going to turn you into criminals. They are going to turn you into homosexuals, have you serving a white Jesus, when we don't know anybody that's white as far as this Bible goes. Meaning, the people in this Bible are not white, they're black, they're niggas. There's a whole bunch of Hispanics and Native Americans. This is a nigga book, man. Filled with black and Hispanic people. It's not filled with fairy tales of white people. The Christ that they speak about in the earth is black, not white. In this Bible, he's a nigga. All right? Is that it on that?
Come.
Let me see. Read that one more time.
Come. From the top.
Mm-hmm.
1 John chapter 4, verse 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit.
Do what?
Believe not every spirit.
Make sure that you don't believe in every spirit. Don't believe what everybody tells you, man. Do the research yourself. The ISUPK is the truth. And I can argue that every day. See what I'm saying? Anybody in the ISUPK can argue that every day. That's why we boast and we say we are the home of the truth. And your Christian church is the house of Satan. It's the home of homosexuals, the home of whores, or loudmouth whores, and it's the home of child molesters. That's what it is. But in the ISUPK, we are the home of the truth. And we give you the knowledge that is practical. And
right.
This knowledge is for Israelites only.
That's right.
See how I'm saying? You feel me? All right. Go ahead and get Ecclesiasticus 40 and 28. Ecclesiasticus 40 and 28. All right. I'm going to get a couple more scriptures before we get out of here. Salaki for the late start. A lot of technical difficulties once again. You know, Satan's always trying to stop the work of the Lord, but we ain't going. We're still rocking it out today. All right. So the water to all the brothers and sisters that tuned in. Make sure that you share, comment, and like the video. And make sure that you send this over to your false leaders out there. All right. For those that are not in the ISUPK.
You said
40 and 28.
40. Yeah.
Make sure you send this to your neighborhood Christian church, to your pastor. All right. I'm just saying. Go ahead.
Come. Ecclesiasticus chapter 40, verse 28. Mm-hmm. My son, leave not a beggar's life.
One more time.
My son, lead not a beggar's life.
Now, if you had any type of guidance or any type of leadership, you know not to beg for anything. No justice, no peace. What's the other one? Hands up, don't shoot. You're still gonna get shot. You know what happened to Stephen Clark? A brother who had his iPhone out walking to the back towards his house. He got killed in the backyard of his home. That's such a tragedy, man. That's something that's very traumatizing to the guardian of Stephen Clark. You see what I'm saying? They mistaken his iPhone for a gun. How when there's a white iPhone, and even in the dark, an iPhone can shine. When it's white versus a darker color. And it was just an excuse because they turned off the cameras and turned it back on, and they was planning on killing this man. When a man had his hands up like this, no one's gonna have their hands up like this and try to shoot at you. That looks retarded. This man had his hands up in defense of trying to save his own life. And two officers put 20 bullets in this man. That is murder. That is genocide. That is the perpetual hatred that they always had for us. That's the racism. That's the white supremacy that we face as a people every day. It's the lack of leadership when it comes to protecting our nation. Like in ISUK, these police can't touch us. Nobody can touch us. You want to know why? Because the Lord has a hedge over us. But don't tempt the Lord, though. Don't be stupid. Don't be ignorant. Be wise. We have to protect and police our streets. We have to govern our nation because this beast is doing a horrible job. And he's not supposed to be over us in the first place. So you know we got work to do. And that starts with the leadership. If you want Israel to succeed and to be on top of this earth, you know what you got to do. You got to fix yourself. You understand that you not being in the truth, you not helping your nation, you speaking against the truth, you are the problem. You are the reason why we have horrible situations in the black community.
Right.
It's not nobody else. It's you. You see what I'm saying? You play a part in this. You want to pass the weed. You want to pass the drugs around. You want to pimp out a sister. You want to flex on a brother. That's not leadership. That is hatred. See what I'm saying? That's why Christ showed us brotherhood. He showed us and told us what we must do in these wicked times. You better get yourself in order before it's too late, Israel. All right? Read that one more time.
Come. My son, lead not a beggar's life.
My son, lead not a beggar's life. All right? Start right there. No, actually keep going.
Come. For better it is to die than to beg.
You better ask the Lord as far as the death of America, the death of these devils, man. You better ask the Lord for power and authority in this earth, for black and Hispanic people to not suffer anymore, to get out of this hell. If you want it that bad, you better work for it too. If you want it, get it. Because ain't nobody finna baby you. You have to get it. We have to fix our people. We got work to do. 24/7. Get to work and make no excuse for it. Make no excuse of your whole life. Do it, because you got a job to do. All right? Go ahead and get Jeremiah. Let me see that all right. Go ahead and get Titus 1 and 10.
Come.
Now, this is the last scripture that I'm going to end it with. Titus 1 and 10 is like one of my favorite scriptures, because you got to be careful who you're talking to when it comes to these people that say that they are this and they are that. They have to prove it. Another thing is too, make sure these so-called leaders, you want to chastise them. You want to put the heat on them. You want to put that pressure on them. So you say that you for black people, huh? So what are you doing for black people right now? What is your stance on God? What God do you serve? Because God is just a title. What is his name? You know what I mean? You want to chastise and try the spirit of these filthy Christians. All right? Go ahead,
So you said 1 and what?
10.
Come. Titus chapter 1 verse 10. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers.
Really? Keep going.
Come, especially they of the circumcision.
Okay, keep going.
Come. Whose mouths must be stopped.
One more time.
Whose mouths must be stopped.
A little louder.
Whose mouths must be stopped.
Your filthy pork chop eating pastor. He must be quiet. His mouth must be shut. He has to shut up. Shemai. He needs to keep his mouth closed. You wanna know why? So that way he doesn't destroy another Black and Hispanic home. And I'll show you why I said that. Keep going.
Come. Who subvert whole houses.
Who do what?
Subvert whole houses.
Who destroy. Who bring down whole houses. That's why you got a broken home. That's why there's a Christian church on every block in the hood. I can tell you secondhand. I remember living in North Minneapolis, and there was like three to four churches on the block that I lived. And I'm just like, this is crazy. Like, why is there so many churches? You know what I mean? Like, shouldn't there just be one? Really, there should be none. There should be no churches. That is the house of Satan. And what you are going to get is nothing but wickedness. You are going to get molested, and then they are going to walk you out the door and say, hallelujah, have a nice day, blood of Jesus, may the Lord, all that Christianity. You know what I mean? That's what they are going to do, and they're going to tell you come back for some more. For Wednesday, what they call it, Wednesday service, Bible study. Ain't no studying going on in that church. There's a lot of filthiness going on in that church. All right? Keep going.
Come. Teaching things which they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake. Did I say it right?
No. No, it's what?
Lucre's?
I think it's Lecrae.
Lecrae's.
Something like that, yeah. Keep going.
Come. Verse 12.
Uh-huh.
One of themselves, even a prophet of their own, said, the Cretans are always liars, evil beasts, slow bellies. Verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
This
no, actually, you stop right there. So what the whole purpose is that they do it for a wicked purpose. See what I'm saying? Lucre's sake. You see what I'm saying? They do this for their own gain. They don't do this for the love of their people. They do it for the love of their riches, for the love of whatever, man. You see what I'm saying? These people want those cars. They want the clothes, but they want to keep you dumb. They want to keep you vulnerable. They want to keep you in a spot where you can start paying them, and they don't have to pay you anything. They don't give you the knowledge. They don't give you the understanding. They give you a whole musical on the stage. See what I'm saying? They singing and dancing. But what about the rest of the Bible? Is this a song book? No, it is a prophetic and historical book for the Israelites, who are the 12 tribes of Israel. All right? So with that being said, follow Commander Jerry Yohanan. Stop following your Dr. Umar Johnsons. Stop following the Al Sharptons and the Eddie Longs and the nigga that's on YouTube getting high every day, who lives down the street from you, who lives in your home, who can spit some knowledge on Facebook and get millions of views when he is just a hypocrite. See what I'm saying? Stop listening. Like, you know, there's bold lesbians out here who's teaching, how to conduct a household. Who the hell is you to say anything when you are corrupt? You like females. You're a carpet muncher. But you're talking about how to conduct a household. Man, that is a joke. I laugh at that. I shine no light, man. The ISUPK is the home of the truth, and this is where you're going to get your life fixed. And this is what's going to fix the nation, and we have the solution. But your Christian pastor don't, your Christian church doesn't, your religion is a joke as much as these fake clubs. With that being said, we are going to say the prayers and get out of here, all right? Let's go.
Compound.
Bunch of hypocrites. Disgusting.
ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only.
Right.
They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular brother or sister, they must, or select particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other.
Right.
After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3, verse 8 through 10, means tenth in the Hebrew, my Aishara.
Right.
10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocation.
Now the next upcoming holy convocation would be the Feast of Dedication, which is Hanukkah, all right, which will be coming up very soon in December. So stay in tune for more information, all right?
If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black. Boot, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf.
Everybody that wants to be a trooper in the school, everything has to be black. It can't be blackish. It has to be completely black. And make sure that, for you sisters that come into class, make sure that your head is wrapped up. And brothers, make sure that your crown of your head is open, just like this. All right? Just want to add that in there. With that, we're going to go ahead and say the prayers and close out.
Mayim Wapayim Hakwadami and stand face east.
All right?
The Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abinawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Lafkafka. Daba'a. Ratazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Barataza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Nathan Lanawa. Lakam. Ka. Yawam. Wasalakanaw. Kawabawatanaw. Kasalakanaw. Wabawatianaw. Wala'a. Dabayanaw. Banasai 1. Wabal. Ashanaw. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Maka. Hamalakwa. Waha'ala. Wadapara. Labalumium. Aman.
The Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. Amen.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha, Ayanya, Alharia, Ayan, Yabah, Isairas, Mayam, Yahweh, Asha, Shemayam, Warataza, Alidan, Lamawat, Ragaka, Al, Yanawam, Shamarka, Hanah, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yeshan, Shamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazakah, Aliyah, Amyanka, Yawamam, Achamash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Walayala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Kal Yashamar, Atnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'aka, Wabawaka, Ma'da, Wa'ai, Awalam.
Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up mine eyes. Unto the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from the Lord. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold. He that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day.
day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve, the Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy
The
soul.
Lord shall preserve thy going out
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming
From
in.
this time forth
From this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Hakah, the power in Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bashem Yahushua.
Hashem Yahushua.
Baruch Shah.
Baruch Shah.
The thundering hour.
Thunder now.
Hakah.
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 Lapa.
Larpa.
Kal.
Kal.
Bakala.
Bakala.
Bakal.
Kal.
Badawa.
Harawa.
Hakah.
Hakah.
Latahar.
Tahar.
Ha.
Ha.
Montazarian.
Zar.
Hakah.
Hakah.
Lahaquian.
Hakim.
Hamathian.
Ma.
Hakah.
Hakah.
Al.
Al.
Rakawath.
Hakawa.
Hatamai Allah.
Hatama Allah.
Lagarshan.
Darshan.
Bashem Yahushua.
Hashem Yahushua.
The Wadama.
Hakah, the power in English. Yahweh. In the
Yahweh.
name of Yahweh
In the
Shah.
name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
Power to heal all manner of
The
sickness.
power to heal all manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of
The
disease.
power to cleanse the leper.
The power to cleanse the
The
leper.
power to raise the
The
dead.
power to raise the
The
dead.
power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean
To
spirits.
cast them out in the name of Yahweh
To
Shah.
cast them out in the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Bless Israel in Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bashem Yahushua.
Hashem Yahushua.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak now.
Wayashala.
Yahshua.
Wahad.
Ha.
Bayat.
Yah.
Saparian.
Sapari.
Barak.
Ra.
Rapah.
Pa.
Magun.
Gun.
Hagun.
A gun.
Say the name of loved ones once and everyone repeats name once.
ISUPK Minneapolis.
ISUPK Minneapolis.
Quadash.
Quadash.
Quinayala.
Wanayala.
Bariah.
Bariah.
Kabad.
Kabad.
Pa.
Yapa.
Zion.
Zion.
Kalani.
Kalani.
China.
China.
Kanagabar.
Kanagabar.
Bakar.
Bakar.
Ainawa.
Ainawa.
Tazayat.
Taziyat.
All of Israel.
All of Israel. Bashem Yahushua.
Hashem Yahushua.
Tawarama.
Duwaraman. Bless Israel in the English. What we just said was, Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shah,
Lord, in the name of Yahushua.
bless us in Israel
Bless us in Israel
and the school.
and the school.
Bless, heal, shield, protect
Bless, heal, shield, protect
loved ones.
loved
In
ones.
the name of Yahweh
In
Shah.
the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
ISUPK power structure. Blessed are you, Yahweh,
Blessed are you, Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and
and
earth,
all things living.
of all things living.
Yahweh. In
Yahweh.
the name of Yahweh
In
Shah.
the name of Yahushua.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evils and curses.
Say evils and curses.
And punishment and
And
destruction.
punishment and destruction.
And death to the heathen.
And death to the heathen.
That speak against us.
That speak against
Thy
us.
prophets.
Thy prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
Israelite brothers.
Israelite
In
brothers.
the school.
In the school.
And send evils and curses.
Say evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
Punishment and
And
destruction.
death to the heathen.
And death to the
And
heathen.
shake loose the pockets of the rich of Israel.
Shake loose the pockets of the rich of
That
Israel
refuse to give to the school.
that refuse to give to the school.
Force the riches to enter into thy sanctuary.
Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses.
Say evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and
And
destruction.
death to the Edomites.
And death to the
And the
Edomites.
nations.
And the
And the
nations.
drug dealers.
And their drug
The court system.
the court
The
system.
prison
The
system.
prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned
All the
Parenthood.
governments of our enemies.
All the governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church.
The Pope.
The Pope.
Islam.
Islam.
Christianity.
Christianity.
Egyptology.
Egyptology.
Militia.
Militia.
Ku Klux Klan.
Ku Klux Klan.
Aryan Nation.
Aryan Nation.
Skinheads.
Skinheads.
Posse Comitatus.
Posse Comitatus.
Gay.
The gay
The
movement.
lesbian
The lesbian movement.
Spies.
Spies.
Workers of witchcraft.
Workers of witchcraft.
NASA space program.
That's a space program.
Army.
Army.
Navy.
Navy.
Air Force.
Air Force.
Marines.
Marine.
Wall Street.
Wall Street.
Open up the internet.
Open up the internet.
And the airways.
And the airway.
Cable access
The
channel.
cable access
And the
channel.
radio
And
channel.
the radio channel.
Convict the spirit of any of thy people
Convict the spirit of any of thy people
that seeks to stop us.
that seek to stop
And
us.
bring swift death to all the heathen
And bring swift death to all the
that
heathen
stand in the way.
that stand in the
Or
way.
try to stop us from broadcasting the word
Or try to stop us from broadcasting your word
throughout the planet Earth.
throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the
That
terrorists.
lose all the terror.
Cause them to go to and fro
Cause them to go to and
through
fro
the earth and destroy.
to the earth and destroy.
Cause the terrorists to come against America
Cause the terrorists to come against America
and destroy them in their stronghold.
and destroy them in their
Let
stronghold.
America shake at the hands of the terrorists.
Let America shake at the hands of the terrorists.
Let Yahweh Shah,
Let Yahushua,
Michael,
Michael,
and Gabriel
and Gabriel
come down with the flying saucer
come down with the flying saucer
and kill all the heathens
and kill all the
that
heathens
come up against us
that come up against us
as we speak thy word.
as we speak thy
Cause
word.
it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it.
Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it.
Cause it to be spread through the media
Cause it to be spread through the media
throughout the whole world.
throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
In the name of Yahweh
In the
Shah,
name of Yahushua.
thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it.
All right. Right. Clap it up. Alright, Israel, make sure y'all check out November 17th. Cali got a barbecue coming out. Make sure y'all tune in if y'all able to make it, alright? Y'all better look at your plane tickets, your bus tickets, the gas for the car. Try to make it out there. If not, let's see. Miami has a cookout coming up in December, alright? Stay in tune, Israel. Catch us tomorrow, mandatory class with Officer Kudas Ayan, and we'll go from them, all right? With that being said, shalom, Israel.
Shalom.
All right.